shit.
What?
I said, let's fucking do this shit. I'm gonna pop my drink open. My drink now.
All right.
Open it up. Seems to be we always drink Crush. It's always grape too. Grape.
Pun intended.
Not intended. Grape raisin. I think it's just what we have right now, right?
No, it's requested. I love this shit.
Yo. It is really good. Really, really good. Yo, what's poppin'? What's going on?
Oh, just joshing.
Just Josh. Hey, double darting. What's up?
Yeah.
How you been? How's your week been?
Oh my God. Okay, so it's been productive on the kind of level where it's like I can't remember anything I've done all week. So it's like, was it really productive?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm feeling good. I got our YouTube channel for this in check. That's for sure.
That's what's up. How was Jasper? You were there for a couple days?
Yeah, we were supposed to be there for 4 days, but we were only there for 3 because there was a storm on the last day, but it was a heat wave before that.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
For the Canadian that understands, you can go to like the glacier water in the Rocky Mountains in Alberta and like stare at it 99% of the time, but never touch it.
Yeah.
Because it's too cold.
Freezing. Yeah.
But we fucking swam in that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a rough week for me. It's been pretty fucking hectic at work. It's been so busy.
Like rough as in, oh my God, lots of growth and it hurts, or rough as in you're just getting stomped on?
Both. Mostly the growth part.
Yeah.
Being a leader at work, they're a new leader. They're pushing me and badgering me every day to like do better, push to be better, and it's good, but it comes with a lot of growing pains.
Yeah, and for those of you that don't know, Okello has "Please Talk to Me" written on his forehead spiritually, and people just happen to love him when they work with him, so they give him like leadership roles that he's not intentionally looking for, but he suits it, so he takes it.
Yeah, and
then he's just like would rather shoot himself eventually.
Yeah, I mean, that rings true.
Yeah, but it's true. Like people that work with you, I've worked with him before. Like I know that. So.
Besides the fact that I threw a bullet at him, but
yeah. Oh, are we gonna tell that story?
I've retired that phase of me.
Yeah. I pissed off Okello real good when we were like 19 or 20 years old or something.
Yeah.
And he turned around and threw a small mixing bowl full of salad dressing at my ankles, and the salad dressing touched the skin of my ankles.
And for some reason, for the longest time, Josh was like, he threw it at my head.
Yeah. That's how I used to tell the story.
But
no.
I mean, it was just a frustrating moment, but yeah. No love lost. Still love the kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, it was bonding for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was at the train station the other day.
Yeah.
And I was looking at a sign, like, it said, no jaywalking.
Yeah.
And I was like, what does J mean? So I was like, is it like the shape you make when you, like, cross the street?
Yeah.
So I looked it up, and it's it used to be a term used like way back in the day for people that were like unsophisticated, dumb, people that just kind of do things spontaneously, and kind of just jump without looking both ways and get turned to roadkill. So
dude, you would enjoy this one TikToker / Instagrammer. I forget his name, but I'd put it right here, but I don't know what the fuck it is. But he literally makes fun of road signs and shit.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he finds road signs that make no sense and, like, describe them, and, like, it's hilarious. And he's, like, in Saskatoon. Yeah. Like, he's Canadian.
Oh, shout out to this guy.
Saskatchewan?
Saskatchewan? I've never heard that ever before.
Oh, dude, that's
Saskatchewan?
That's from a movie that Adam Sandler's in. They're, like, at a water park. They, like, find this Canadian guy. They're like, hey, where are you from? He's like, I'm from Saskatchewan.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I will always say Saskatchewan now.
Yeah, dude, this is no longer Saskatchewan.
Yeah. Actually, someone that I know is from Saskatchewan, and they say, instead of U-turn, they say U-ball. Like, I'm going to pull a U-ball.
Like bunny hug instead of hoodie and stuff.
Yeah. So I've been using U-ball a lot. On here, I just have, like, for people that don't know, I'm pretty sure most people know now that I'm, like, a skater. I have a skate brand. It's called LINO WEAR. LINO WEAR over everything. But
even Nike.
Nike.
No, we love Nike.
Yeah. Me and skateboarding are like white on rice. We just go together.
Yeah. Like, have you ever had an egg yolk with rice and a little bit of dill with salt and soy sauce? That's LINO WEAR and Okello.
Big facts.
White on rice.
It's just it's delicious.
Yeah.
It's what you need in your life.
Anyway, where are we going with this?
Last year someone threw a fact at me that I didn't know.
Oh.
And I was thinking about it this morning, and I was like, oh, I should tell Josh.
Okay.
And I think some of our viewers would like to know, too. What came first, scootering or skateboarding? It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah. I think skateboarding.
Scootering actually came first.
I was just going to say, I was like, you want to say skateboarding, but you know it's scootering.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, scootering came. It was in 1817. Scootering was a thing, and it used to be just like a piece of wood with the handle. And then in 1950, skateboarding came about, and all they did was they just took that handle off the scooter and just started pushing on that board. It was a slight adjustment, but
that's really unfortunate history.
Yeah, I think it's sick.
You would hope that it was a skateboarder that added a scooter bar.
Yeah.
And regretted it and gave it to the losers.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? That'd be way more dope.
It's like, yeah, fucking scooters. So
was it you that I came up with loser and loser with?
That was me.
That was you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fucking losers.
Josh was like, I was like, what have you been up to for the last 2 weeks? He's like, dude, I've literally just been smoking weed and sleeping. I've been a loser. Not loser. I've been a loser.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah. That's worse than loser. So
yeah. So like a loser is like your little brother.
Yeah.
You know? But a loser is you. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. Do you have any notes today? You're like,
I didn't do my homework.
Oh, good. The homework is for you to just listen to what I have to say.
I wrote down 2 things, but then like as we're writing, right? Like we do a writing session before we hit record.
Yeah.
This kid's fat fingers are like pulling out his phone.
Yeah. Doing some chicken scratch. Going through shit.
And I'm sitting there going like, so like we could talk about yellow peas and green peas.
Yeah.
And why they aren't the same color. And I'm like, no, bad
idea. Let's scratch that out.
Well, in that time you've had.
And then, yeah. Would you say we're a aficionado? How do you say that word? Aficionado? Aficionado. You guys know what I'm trying to say. Someone who's very enthusiastic and very like well studied on like a certain subject.
Yes.
I agree.
I am in my own way and you are in your own way.
Yeah, I say like, yeah, for sure. And I think this podcasting thing is our new aficionado.
Oh my God,
so,
yeah.
Yeah. And we get a kick out of it. We really do. I think we both like talking a lot.
Yes. We like to hear the sounds of our own voices, but we like to talk about shit that matters, all right? So
yeah.
May as well become podcasters.
Exactly. Yeah. Last week I got some good news.
Okay.
Been working with some big wigs.
You are?
Doing collaborations with 2 very big people right now.
Who?
Shout out to Tukey Carter, part of the Taylor Gang, a.k.a. Wiz Khalifa's music label.
What? You?
Trust me.
What?
And if you don't believe it, just wait.
I believe you.
It's locked in. And Wiz Khalifa's girlfriend. That might be hard to believe, but Wiz Khalifa constantly posts pictures and videos of this girl, and he tags her in it all the time.
Yeah.
And they're kissing, and blah, blah, blah. He says his girlfriend. I clicked on her page. Wiz Khalifa's all over there as well. Yeah. And I messaged her in the hopes that she would reply. I really did not think she would at all.
Yeah.
But I said, hey, do you want to do a collaboration? Blah, blah, blah. Like, she wrote back, asked for a certain thing from me in order for me to happen. And I said yes. And yeah, so that's happening. So that's pretty big
too. Yeah.
Now this is brand new news to Josh. I haven't told anyone this. You're actually the first person.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So.
Ditto.
Yeah.
They're all sitting there like, I'm the first person.
It's like,
watching. Like,
yeah. I think we wanted to dive into some mental health stuff today too.
yes, we did. Yeah, we're gonna bring that back up in the niche.
So I'm just gonna flip
100%.
the page. I'm gonna go back in a little bit, but recently I talked to the girl Ty that I met at Austin's place.
Yeah.
Amazing. Last time we podcasted, Josh was like, still.
Yeah.
For those that missed that podcast, I met this girl one night randomly, and we've been a thing since. And that was like 3 weeks ago now. So
it's impressive.
Yeah. Go watch the last video to catch up on a little bit of that. But she was talking about how her mind races a lot sometimes and she can't control her thoughts.
Yeah.
Have you dealt with something like that before?
Yeah.
How do you control it when it's going bad? Or what tips or advice have you gotten from people to help you with that?
There's two ways you can go about that. If for me, it can first of all mean a lot of different things.
Yeah.
So in my scenario, it means that I'm entering a manic state, and then you up your hydration, you drink some water, you lay down, you just take it easy. Less is more.
Yeah.
If you're not like in a cycle of knowing what it is, what exactly it's for, or where you're gonna go with it, just smoke a bowl. Like literally, smoke a bowl.
Yeah.
Take it easy. If you don't prescribe medications, that's the best thing you can do for yourself.
Right. Yeah, if you're afraid to go on medication, we've talked about this before. We've deleted all that. It's like on Facebook and stuff. Yeah. This is brand new to you guys, but we've talked about just not being afraid to go to your family healthcare.
Yeah.
And just talk to your doctor about what you're going through and see if you may need medication. And
also, we're on episode number 2 here, so this is like a really good time to just slap out some credibility and just like tell them what we have. Okello is bipolar. I'm bipolar. We deal with it.
Yeah, and from the day I got diagnosed as bipolar, I've never been afraid to tell anyone. I think it's just a part of my niche. It's part of my mystique.
Yeah,
it's who I am. So if you love me already for who I am, you're going to love me even more for the fact that I'm bipolar. You're going to pay closer attention to me. You're going to show me more love and make sure that I'm okay if you care about me, right?
Yeah.
And people do care about you, whether you believe it or not. But don't rob your eyes of what's good. You know, just because you're going through shit, just because your mind is racing.
Also, I my best advice to people that are like newly diagnosed to anything, right? It's like rock the title, but like don't let the title weigh you down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like everybody out there is dealing with something, but it's just cool to like have an adversity. Like the amount of bipolar people that are podcasters and rappers and musicians and this and that. Like dude, we dominate the world. Do the research, look it up. We're not fucking lying.
You're not alone, and just because, it's not. Don't be ashamed or, embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
I wrote down some things that I think kind of help me when my mind is racing. One, figure out what side of the twilight zone you're in. Twilight zone, for those that don't know, is like reality versus fiction. What is really happening versus what are you over exaggerating your problem to be? So it's really important to identify that. Second is be 100% honest with yourself, even if it's embarrassing. There's times where I've been like upset about something or someone, and it's like the embarrassing truth to myself is I'm actually a little bit jealous of something that person has. And that's the fact that they can do this or that. That honesty allows me to identify the issue a lot quicker and get over it a lot faster.
My boy just smashing home runs out of the park here.
Number 3, it may bug you a lot, but look at it like on a scale of 1 to 10. How big is your issue really? Like,
oh yeah, it's a big one for me. Sorry, I just burped there, but like,
yeah, go ahead, speak on that.
All the time, like especially if you're on the mania bipolar side of things, like you're always wondering, like, is this one actually matter? Like the last one that didn't matter that I thought mattered, and you're always caught up in that phase.
Yeah,
it matters as long as it needs to, and that goes for all of them.
Right. Yeah, good point. Good point. For me, it would be like I got $20 in the bank to last me for the next week. And that sucks. And I could be stressing about that and bitching about it and thinking my life is shit. But how serious is it really? I could just ask a friend to borrow $50, or I could go out and buy something that with that $20 that will last me grocery wise for the next week.
And you get a lot of fucking microwavable noodles for that.
Exactly.
I got like this $50 bill combo that works perfectly at a grocery store when you're really poor.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
That's sick.
It's heavy on the bread, jam, and peanut butter, microwavable noodles.
Right.
And like the most no-name, largest jug of juice you can find.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
And then also ask yourself, like, did I put myself in this position or is it someone else?
And I can promise you almost every time if it's mental health related. Like, okay, here's the thing. Nobody made you mentally ill, right? So it's something that happened through abuse and experiences and traumas, right? And that's the part that's not your fault. But it's the moving forward part that is your fault.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you're going to, like, cater to your illness in a polite, honest way, you're not going to, like, see that much bad shit keep happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Really determine that attitude of yours. Figure that out.
Yeah.
That's how you move forward, like Josh is kind of talking about.
Like your mental health 5 years after diagnosis is your fault. Your mental health before that isn't your fault.
Boom. Very nice.
Pop.
Yeah, your attitude is the profit of your future. So really, and I'm sure you guys have heard this before, but your attitude, it's not the altitude, it's the attitude.
Ooh, I've never heard that one either.
So, yeah, it's we say this so that people can meet a different end, or at least a different middle next time.
Yeah.
If you're going through something halfway there, you're like, oh, like I heard in the podcast that I watched, they said this, and that. I think that would really help.
That's the other thing. The key to listening to any podcast or any audio book or anything, or even reading a book without listening to audio, is taking what applies to you and simply ignore the rest so that you have room to remember what applied to you and what to do with it.
Yeah.
Like when I watch a podcast, I don't relate to everything that happened, but I pay attention to the things that I do relate to.
Right. Yeah. And then you use those as your strengths. Yeah. And
like it's okay to zone out on us and zone back in on us, but I can promise you it's happening naturally. So
100%.
Yeah.
Take your strengths and add 10%.
Yeah.
Or 5%. It's like lifting weights. You start with 5 and see how you handle that, and eventually you're going to get strong enough to go to 10, wake your way up, and trust me, there's good in this, and he's a great person. He's the greatest example. Like, he's in and out of the hospital. Two months ago, he was out. He's doing great.
Like I just got out of a psychiatric ward, like, not even 8 weeks ago.
Yeah. Like,
look at me now.
The man is, look at me now.
It's like I've done this before. You have a formula, and you stick to it.
Yeah. No, and Josh speaks about it a lot. Like, his story and testimony is what makes a great survival kit and for you guys.
You know what? I actually have a vlog for this. I'm just going to leave a link to my Instagram. All right there.
Do it. We'll figure that out. Like, we're pointing at nothing right now, but it's going to get to the point where we're going to be like, right here. And
I already know how to do that.
I take that back. You idiot, he says.
Do it all the time.
Shut the fuck up, Okello.
Yeah.
Yeah, so whatever you're going through, just read the directions before you get to the party.
Yeah.
That party could be an anxiety party, a depression party, a sadness party. We don't want to get to that party reading the wrong. If you got there, you read the instructions wrong.
Yeah.
The directions wrong.
The directions lead you not going there.
Yeah, so.
Yeah. They lead you back to 7-Eleven where Slurpees and happiness are.
Exactly. So, yeah, read books, listen to podcasts, hang around friends, good people.
We're on 595 right now on the computer screen.
Sick.
Yeah, by the way, that's a number y'all never gonna know what it means.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's someone sitting there watching right now who like records music all the time, and he's
Like,
just sitting there going like,
he's like,
fucking idiots.
That means that they're at 4 minutes in the comments.
Yeah.
Josh said it earlier, but yeah, simplify your thinking.
Yeah.
8 minus 7, 1. It's as simple as that. Like little things like that. Like literally just think for a minute and figure stuff out for
Especially when
yourself.
the mind is racing. When you have no control of your thoughts, don't try to control them. They're not thoughts worth controlling.
Yeah. And appreciate all that small. You live big by appreciating all that small. If you're focusing on the bigger picture.
High and your head down low. I didn't want to actually hear myself there. I was trying to do that over you talking.
Oh, and then I just stopped talking.
Keep your hopes up high and your head down low.
Fuck.
Yeah. Not a good singer.
Obviously, we say all this stuff, guys. It is the gas that gets you to the hospital. It's what nurses you back to life.
Yeah.
I've gotten plenty of advice from people. So is he, and now we're combining those two and giving it to you guys.
I gotta go get it on Friday. I got a meeting at whatever the fuck to go see someone. You have to follow through with that shit.
There you go. Get some counseling too. A lot of people. Here's something that a lot of people don't know. I don't know if this is for every place, but I know in Canada for sure, if you go to your doctor's office and you ask them for counseling, your family doctor will provide you a counselor for free. You don't even have to pay. Believe it or not. Go and try yourself. What else do I got here? While I'm looking, you have anything to say?
Warning. I just put up a new sign.
Warning, do not feed the bears.
Yeah, I got this in Jasper. It's super cool. Okay, let's ease off the mental health topic a bit. We could like slide into, I don't know what you have written down at all, to be totally honest.
Well, what I had written down next, let's fucking ease off the mental health. Hope you guys appreciated that, but we're gonna switch it up now.
Yep.
Keep that to a low roar, and I had next. Music is a spice of many tastes.
Yeah. Especially because when I was younger, when I first started drumming, I was super into like heavy metal and stuff. By the way, guys, you can actually click on the channel right now and go click on the top right corner. My entire drum catalog is there.
Yeah, he's got. So do I. I have a very eclectic taste in music. It's very wide range.
Yeah, like,
even country. I even
really
get into a little bit of country. I've listened to a little bit of rock.
Baby, that's all I need. Oh my god, do you watch Trevor Wallace?
No.
Oh my god, okay. Trevor Wallace is like the best fucking comedian. If I showed you one video by him right now, you'd be like, oh yeah, I've seen that guy. But he's like, he did when rednecks flex on each other.
Yeah.
And it's like two rednecks at like a race.
Mm-hmm.
Like a NASCAR race.
Yeah.
And he's like, I saw you like that, Bills. Hold on. He's like, I saw you watching American Dad through the fucking TV, and then right then there you switched to America's Got Talent. And he's like, I love America's Got Talent.
Yes.
Like, I love America's Got Talent.
I'm on my phone. When you were saying that reminded me of something I found yesterday, and I wanted to show you.
Oh my god, dude. America's Got Talent is the best show ever, though. I was watching that show the other night. Have you ever seen America's Got Talent?
Oh, yeah. It's great.
Yeah,
I love it.
Simon Cowell's not even the asshole anymore. It's what's his face, the Canadian guy, which sucks.
What's his the bald guy?
Yeah, the bald guy from the Suitcase show.
Dealer No Deal guy. What the fuck's his name?
Who cares?
Anyway, you guys know.
Who cares?
It's a meme of Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys, and he says, "I'll tell you what, I'll pet two nice fucking titties at the same time." And it's just the best fucking thing. I wish you could put that on your screen somewhere here. If you can do that, please do it. I saw that last night, and I had a good laugh at that. That was fucking dope.
If you send me that meme, I can probably throw it on the screen.
But
no promises. I don't want anybody to be at this part going like, Is it gonna pop up on the screen or not? I want to see the meme.
Yeah.
That's it. If you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, you didn't.
Do you appreciate how you were raised?
Oh my God, yeah.
And so you were raised by a musician.
Yeah.
And just a cool ass mom.
Yeah.
Josh's dad used to be in a band.
Yeah.
Just
I
like
do sound and lighting and
yeah.
shit.
Who do you think you're more alike? Your mom or your dad?
My personality is more like my mom's, but my hobbies are more like my dad's.
That's literally so perfect. Yeah. If you guys knew like that, yeah.
They'll get to know.
They'll get to know.
Maybe we'll have my dad on here sometime.
I was just about to ask that. Are we gonna get our parents on here one time?
Maybe.
We'll see down the road.
Dude, okay, dude.
That was. Go ahead.
We've known this for a long time, since like our demo of vlogs.
Yeah.
Demo podcasts. Drinking pop might make us burp.
Yeah.
On camera.
Yeah.
Yet we.
I actually, if you watch, I think I did once on one episode.
This is the worst one, dude. I've burped like 7 times.
Oh yeah.
They're gooders, though. They're cute.
They're I only have one thing written down left, and that's and this actually, you taught me this last week.
I taught you this. Okay.
Fucking goat. By the way, and I'll ask you in a second, but I feel like I've been kind of I've been explaining myself too much lately to some people.
Yeah.
And I'm like totally over that. And Josh taught me last week, and I'm gonna read it word for word because it's golden.
Yeah.
Bees don't waste their time flying around explaining to flies that shit tastes worse than honey.
Yeah.
I stuttered there. I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah.
Bees don't waste their time flying around explaining to flies that shit tastes worse than honey. They just know. If you just know something, you don't have to explain it. I mean, explain it a little bit. You don't have to go into detail.
That was like the best meme I ever saw.
Yeah. You also said you were like, you can buy houses, but you can't buy family.
Yeah, you can buy houses, but you can't buy family.
That's
you
so
can get money, but you can't make it. No.
Yeah.
No more orange. No more grape crush.
Water.
No more grape drink.
Gatorades.
I have water right here that I could have been drinking the whole time too.
Something less carbonated. I realize right now we started this podcast without even doing the intro.
Oh,
like the whole, like they already know what's but if you guys don't know, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all shapes, sizes, colors, and facets, it's the big DAWG Okello, aka Okello LINO WEAR, here with my accomplice, Josh, aka just Josh, and aka
Double Darting
with
AKA
Josh,
Locked In with Josh, aka just Josh and No Stopping, aka Mind and Matter, which is the new brand, by the way. Mind and Matter is the new brand. It's the name of my blog. It's the name of this. It's the name. Aspire's the name. Blah blah. We got all that.
Yeah.
So was that a good outro to the intro?
I think that was a good. Yeah. So thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. Anything to say? We out.